a little bit skeptical, and we're going to talk about that, Des. I was a little bit afraid because I didn't have it until after I finished my makeup. So after, right, I know, but you would think the misconception, or at least my misconception, is creams and over powders is not a great thing, but this is different. This is your blush, your bronzer, your skincare, all in one. It's called Glow with Confidence Cream Sun Blush. We have 5 different color options to choose from, and also it's a $77 value because the blush itself is $41.19, $41. The brush alone is normally $36, but we're at 5 easy payments of $9. So let's go through the shades so we could talk about them. Let us know all the different shades that are available.
Okay, so let's start all the way on the far right of your screen. That's the lightest shade. That's called Sunlit. So I want you to think of this as your bronzer and your blush in one step. The Sunlit all the way on the right is going to be a light pink shade. Going into the next shade, that's called Sun Blossom. Think of that as like a sun-kissed corally peach shade. Then we get into Sun Warmth, which is the shade that I tend to wear. It's just, for me, it's the easiest. It gives the most payoff and warmth from a bronzer. That's the shade that you're looking at right there in the center. It's called Sun Warmth, and it's like a light terracotta. It's like a light bronze, but it still gives you the brightness of a blush. Moving on to Sun Ray. That one's going to be a deep terracotta. I'm going to consider that a deep bronze, but it still has the brightness of a beautiful universal shade of blush. And then the last shade to choose is Sun Gaze, and this is a sun-kissed, I almost want to call it like a rouge or a roja. It is just like that beautiful brightening pop. It's beautiful on deeper skin tones. But yeah, there's a wide array of shades to choose from. If you're unsure, I either suggest you try the Sun Blossom, which is the coral peach, or the Sun Warmth, which is that light bronze with a hint of brightening blush to it.
Okay, tell me all about it. Tell me what it's made of and what it's doing, because I loved it.
It's so good. Okay, so the first thing is, I don't care if you wear powder foundation, if you wear liquid foundation, if you wear cream foundation, if you wear no foundation at all, this is going to work for you. You can put it on top of any formula. You can put it on bare skin, but it is a 92% solid skincare serum that we have infused your bronzing, your warm bronzing sun-kissed pigments into, but we also added the brightening pigments and the optical blurring pigments that you would love from a blush. So every time you take your brush and you tap it into the jar, it activates the solid serum into a liquefied cream blush. And then you just sweep it onto the apples of the cheeks, and you'll notice right away it's not too blushy, it's not too bright, but it still gives you the warmth of a bronzer. So you're getting both bronzer and blush, but it also is flooding your skin with hydration, because first and foremost, it is an anti-aging solid serum balm. It is 92% skincare. And then of course we loaded it with anti-aging ingredients. So every time you touch it to your skin or your lips, or maybe you're putting it on as your eyeshadow, you could literally do anything you want with this. You can't mess it up. It just adds the perfect amount of sun-kissed glow and brightening blush every time you use it, everywhere you put it.
It feels so good. It's like even cool to the touch. It's really beautiful. Look. Oh wow. Look at Luann.
See, so here's Luann. Now she's wearing this shade Sun Blossom, which is that corally peach shade. I love that she plays around. She puts it on her lips. It's super hydrating. So you can put it on your lips and then maybe put your clear lip serum gloss on top if you want super high shine. You can see she put it on the crease of her eyelid. So see how beautifully it harmonizes from the eyes to the cheeks to the lips, and that's all the same shade, but it doesn't look too much like a blush. It doesn't look like an orange muddy bronzer. it just looks like summer. It looks like healthy skin. It looks like everything you need. But we all know that you saved a lot of time because you were able to get your shadow, your lip color, and your blush all in one step.
And blush is also one of those things that's like a non-negotiable. If you don't wear any makeup at all and just put a little bit of blush on, that's a game changer right there. Now this, I can imagine how beautiful it would be even on bare skin, Des, right? Like, yes, like you said,
So
over
pretty.
powder foundation, over liquid foundation, but even over bare skin. So let's go through the shades one more time, please.
Okay, so starting on the far right, that's the lightest shade. It's called Sunlit. That's a sun-kissed light pink. Moving on to some Blossom. That's what you just saw Luann in. That's a beautiful sun-kissed coral peach. In the middle, we have light terracotta. That's the shade that I tend to gravitate to because I like a little bit more of that bronzy warmth, but still a little bit of that brightening blush. We have the deep terracotta, so that's a deeper bronze for you. And then at the very end, we have Sun Gaze, which is a sun-kissed rouge shade. Maybe like you want to call it like a roja, or you like a red family when it comes to your blush. That would be for you. And every one of them comes with the custom brush so that it's dual fibered. It picks up the perfect amount so that you can't apply too much. You can't be heavy handed. The brush does all the work for you.
And the brush is normally just $36